So we mini Pekka at the river, and we hope and pray that we eventually get something big out of him right into a Sparky. Oh, I had my hands in the air, and I could have zapped that.
First place in the Clash Royale Crowd Championship World Finals goes to the...
Hey, what's up guys? We are back again with a brand new Electro Giant Sparky deck to crush the competition. When your opponent sees Electro Giant, they're definitely going to be expecting electricity in the form of lightning, not Sparky. So when they spam at the river into a mini Pekka and a Sparky, they're going to be surprised and they will not have a good time. Of course, when you have Tornado with Electro Giant, you're able to pull everything directly into that, and the Sparky's splash damage is insane when you clump things up. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using code SirTag. All the money goes directly back into the channel, making the videos the best they can be. So jumping into this game, we're gonna sauce out a Sparky in the back and we're gonna see what's up. Generally, when we get an Electro Giant on the field and we have a Sparky, your Electro Giant is just gonna reset after the Sparky gets its initial hits. So it's gonna feel real bad and sad for you, man. That's why we have Zap in our deck, to actually be able to reset those Sparkies. So he just sacrificed a full-on Electro Giant. I can't believe how lucky we are. If we go for our own thick boy, our big Electro Giant of Justice, and then we Tornado his Inferno Dragon into us, he's gonna be such a sad panda. This is why you guys need to start playing this Electro Giant deck. Because combined with the Sparky, a lot of people just aren't comfortable playing against it. They don't understand that it's a possibility. And if they don't understand it, most of the time they're not able to defend it either. So we just snagged a tower, and I think we've already won this one. Because we have mini Pekka Tornado, it's impossible for our opponent to break through afterward.
A few moments later.
So it looks like this man actually just left me like class was over. He did not want to play against this game, and honestly, I don't blame him. Who wants to lose against Electro Giant Sparky? Doesn't sound very fun. Jumping into this game, we got something against Carlos. What's up, dude? What's going on? Carlos Cars. Dude, are you going to be the fastest Lightning McQueen player I've ever seen in my life? What you going to do? If I whip out the bomber, maybe you'll go and drop everything that you have on the other side because you'll have a +2 elixir advantage. No, you're going to fireball on top of a bomber. Well, now I have the +2 elixir advantage. Do I feel obligated to go in for an Electro Giant and test my luck here? I'm going to do it. Very rarely does this ever work out, but sometimes if your opponent doesn't have a good answer and you go for an Electro Giant and you're up elixir, it can be extremely good. So I'm a fireball here, and he's got double buildings. So usually when you play against the skill drill and you're running Electro Giant, you should lose this matchup 10 times out of 10 at the highest level. But since I have Sparky, I am a believer, my dudes. So the reason why I think this is potentially going to be successful is if he decides to go like Goblin drill, hard in the paint, right into the Sparky, and I get a positive elixir trade, maybe I'm able to catapult a lot of crap at him. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so I want to go for mini Pekka just to stop that thing from really making me sad. If he goes for skeletons on this, it's fine. I can also Tornado and hit the skeletons and the bomber at the exact same time. I wonder if that was worth it. Probably not, because now Sparky is definitely going to get skill drilled. Wait, what are you going to do? You don't have skeletons? You're going to Dark Prince. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. All right, I was really wondering what was going to happen there. So Dark Prince should die to the Mega Minion, I believe. Come on, Mega Minion. One more swipe. One more swipe of justice. All right. So, wish I could activate King Tower right now with that, but I don't have Tornado. So I'm just going to zap and I'm going to relinquish my elixir advantage, and I'm going to relinquish any hope of keeping that tower alive for a long time. So I need a mini Pekka preemptively just to be able to shut down most of these goblins. It's still going to be so much damage, and if he fireballs that, that's where it gets real hairy. But I'm telling you, there's a chance when you have Electro Giant and Sparky, you can make any push happen. Your wildest imagination, no matter how bad the matchup may seem, no matter how dire the situation is, if you get your Electro Giant down in time, magic can happen. So please, Electro Giant, save my butt. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, so Bomber, Skeletons will likely be dropped on top of everything. Really want to get a juicy Tornado. I'm wondering if I just play defensive right now and I don't overcommit and I Bomber in the back and wait for him to skill drill me. That's probably the better play. Maybe the Bomber also gets hit by the Sparky. Let's go! So sometimes it's just really important to not overcommit so you can build up more pushes. If you think that their defense is like not good, test it. Go in for your second Sparky and make that your big push. Especially since he doesn't have Magic Archer, I think that we can just consistently, rattle off bigger and bigger pushes to win the game. I do need to be able to break through that. He's going to fireball and try to skill drill through his defense, but I think if we tornado and then bomber here and then mini Pekka and stop the goblins. Yo, why did that goblin hit my tower? Yo, wait, it didn't matter. Let's go. I was so sad for a second. I put a mini Pekka and a bomber and the goblin drill still got damaged. I'm like, no, I lose. And then I realized we won it with the Sparky. And this is why you gotta run Sparky Electro Giant. It shocks you, it shocks your opponent, and you won't have any clue how you win. So we've got a game here, we're dropping a good luck, and we're definitely gonna go for a bomber in the back. Whenever we bomber in the back, sometimes our opponent gets super frisky and they're like, +2 elixir advantage, gotta go all in the other side. And unfortunately that doesn't happen. I think it will most likely be an Expo deck. So if you wanna go Expo right into an Electro Giant, be my guest. Oh, he's one of them. He's one of those defensive Tesla players that chills on his side of the map the entire time. And you know what? We've had enough of that. With no Tesla in cycle, if you go Expo on the other side, we will all in you. I was ready. My body was so prepared. I was like, we've got the best possible card order. We've got the best cycle. His Tesla isn't even there. We're hard chilling. And then the man just randomly whips out a Freeze Pekka with a Tesla. I can't believe what I'm playing against. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. But there's no way for me to break through this, right? Unless something miraculous happens. I could tornado that directly into the tower. But yeah, I think I'm going to tornado the Valkyrie away so it doesn't end up killing. The Sparky is also going to be able to kill the Valkyrie here. If I got super vicey and I went in for a mini Pekka in front of that, maybe that would have been a play. But I can't believe what ladder has for me right now. This is Pekka Freeze with the Tesla. How hard could this matchup get? I mean, please just don't have a random Electro Dragon in there too. Oh, of course you're going to have a good answer to my bomber. This is not what we wanted, Chief. This is not what we ordered at McDonald's. So, just going to go for the Sparky. Maybe he gets overzealous and messes up. There's a lot of different things that I need to have happen for me to win this game. So, first off, if I mini Pekka, that could be okay. But I think that the Sparky is going to give us enough value on top of the Archer. Blow it back, recharge. I like this a little bit more. Sparky did not finish off the Valkyrie. But at least the Mega Minion will put in the work. Put in the overtime for the grind. Obviously, I think that a mini Pekka on the other side could do some desirable damage. If we go for a bomber and a mini Pekka with the Valkyrie out of cycle, what is he going to do? If he's got skeletons, they're going to get toasted and roasted. Yo, we force out so much elixir. Log, Tesla, and also arrows? We take that trade, my dude. Yeah, you're definitely going to freeze me or... Oh, wow, you've got graveyard. That's not what we wanted, Chief. Maybe we Electro Giant on defense. No! He had one job. Wait, he's still able to kill the skeletons. We've got a Sparky still alive. He froze on offense. Let's go. The Sparky is still thriving. Wait. If I do this, and I go mini Pekka, and we get another Sparky to somehow find its way through, we can win the game. I should have done that in the other side because he's going to Pekka here. No, he didn't. He tried to freeze. Let's go. Come on. Just a little bit more damage, and then I can fireball you out with a zap. That's all I need to do. I just need to cycle back to a fireball before this man goes in for a graveyard freeze on me. Oh, it's about to happen. We're going to go in for this. We're going to zap, and then we're going to fireball. The reason why we zap on defense is because we don't want the skeletons to accumulate, and the fireball does enough damage. Oh my goodness, ladder. What are you trying to do to me right now? I build a great deck with Electro Giant and Sparky, and you're trying to steal my trophies with Pekka and a Tesla and Freeze. This is just unthinkable. At least we're 3,000 in the world. Let's keep climbing up. Hey, what's up, 10? We're going to sauce out of good luck. We're going to figure out what eventually you're going to drop. But if we can sacrifice a bomber, make him drop something on the other side right into a Sparky, that would candidly be the best thing for us available. But unlucky, so we mini Pekka at the river, and we hope and pray that we eventually get something big out of him right into a Sparky. Oh, I had my hands in the air, and I could have zapped that.
First place in the Clash Royale Crowd Championship World Finals!
Sometimes, guys, I just like relaxing. Sometimes I don't like putting my hands on the device. And then I get bamboozled. So we're going to eat a mini Pekka hit and take King Tower activation. I think is probably the best bet. Because now we're up elixir. We can justifiably drop a Sparky in the back. And I think we're fighting against a Golem deck. Let's go. Let's get that matchup, baby. That's what we like to see. So we eviscerate everything that he drops in the other side. We know that it's going to be probably a Golem Lightning deck, just from the looks of things. I feel like if he was running Golem Clone, he might end up having the Prince variation, which he hasn't showcased yet. So we're just going to have that Electro Giant Sparky. Also, notice how he dropped WoW earlier. He was pretty mystified by how stupid our deck is. And that's kind of the reaction that I'm going for, guys. Not going to lie, that's the vibe. And if you get the Electro Giant on the tower, he's already saying GG. He's like, screw that, man. You kill my bomber. You end up getting your Mega Minion on top of ours because, you know, obviously the Sparky pretty thick. She's going to be tanking. And we know he's going to end up having a skeleton army, so we're just going to zap it. I think we hit almost... Oh, one little Larry. The deserter. That was not the dessert that I wanted, man. That did not taste good. I was really optimistic that the Mega Minion and then also the bomber would go and target the tower. That would have been like 700 more damage. I could have just ignored everything. Could have led a very nice life, but unfortunately, no such luck. I think we go for a Sparky here. Yeah, he Golems other side. I kind of felt like he would do that. I almost went Sparky on the other side, but just didn't have the cojones, guys. Didn't have the balls of steel. We have the balls of lightning here. Dropping the Sparky and the electricity from the Electro Giant, which is pretty nice. I think we can still mini pack and be okay. Assume that those bats go ahead and we Mega Minion on top of his Mega. This is probably pretty decent. I'm going to zap out here too, so that our Mega Minion wins out. We can Fireball here and not get 3-crowned by this, right? Please? I have a family. You psychopath. So what I'm going to do is when I realize that I'm going to lose the tower, I'm not going to lose the game off of that. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am going to lose the game off of that. Do I need a tornado? I do need a tornado to bounce off. Jeez, dude. You're so aggressive. Holy crap. Did your mom not teach you manners in high school or kindergarten or whatever? Jeez, dude. Did that Mega Minion not just ruin me? Okay. So I Electro Giant here. I go in for a bomber, and then I pray to sweet Electro Giant that he gives me the win. That's all we got to do. We are praying and spraying, and hopefully this sporadically gives us a W. I'm going to Fireball because I think that if we zap, we're going to be able to stun everything and just kill it. With the Electro Giant giving us value and the bomber getting one more hit, we have to Tornado. Oh my goodness! Wait, I'm so scared. I need to cycle a Fireball. I don't know if we're able to kill it in time. Please, please, let my Fireball connect. I have one dream, just a simple dream in life to win. Wow, every single game today has been incredibly close, but somehow this deck finds a way to clutch up. I think that's a testament to how strong this deck is in the stupidest situations. Jumping into this one, you guys already know I am a firm believer in the good luck. It goes full circle, and I'm ready for this man to go and spam viciously into a mini Pekka. Come on. Come on, dude. Give me the positive elixir trades that we deserve. So the best thing that could possibly happen with this deck is your opponent all inning right into a Sparky, and then you drop an Electro Giant and just win the game. But, I mean, maybe mini Pekka when he's down elixir because he drops a Giant in the back, that's pretty good too. It's going to get hits on the tower. Let's go, man! We force out a Zap and a Miner. That's 5 elixirs, so it's a +1 trade for us. And we know that he's running Giant Double Prince most likely. Unless he's got some weird Sparky deck with like Minion Horde. But that's usually not going to be the case. So I'm going to go in for my own Sparky up in here. The Mega Minion is going to be very annoying, but as long as I kill the Giant and the Mega Minion dies, we're not going to have too many worries in this world. So it also locks onto the Sparky. I wonder if that was good or bad for me. Sometimes I wish it would just like, you know, go and target my tower so that the Sparky would stay alive a little bit longer and have more health points. Oh my goodness, wait. This isn't that bad. If we're able to go and tornado everything away, the Electro Wizard dies, the Sparky's still up here? No! No! It was good until it wasn't. My dudes. All right, we're going to zap so we don't get double Prince charged. The Dark Prince still hit my tower, and that made me a little bit salty, but that could have been so much better. If the Sparky just got one shot off on the double Princes, I think we would have been thriving then. And that's why I like Tornado with Sparky, because there's so many different interactions that are not typical with other Sparky decks, especially when you have Electro Giant. Is Tornado everything into that with the splash damage from the Electro Giant and then also the splash damage that comes down from the Sparky? You are hard chilling in so many different situations. So I'm going to mini Pekka out here. Just want to be able to go and kill that real quick. Oh, let's go. Completely shattered in 1 second. You saw the Dark Prince and then Harry Houdini, you didn't see him anymore. Wait, you're going to zap on top of the Sparky for sure, right? There's no doubt in my mind. Oh, I could have tornadoed everything. If I had tornadoed the Electro Wizard, I think that might have been the play. But I can also fireball here. This might even be better. No cap. We're able to shut this all down with a zap. He loses it all. He goes in for a minor right into a mini Pekka. Let's go. Or not. Let's go. I don't know. We're able to shut most of it down. We're up a lot, but I can't afford an Electro Giant because it's not triple elixir. So, you know, it could have been better. It should have, could have, would have been better. Still fine. I think he might try to all into me. Are you actually going to try to all into a Sparky and then zap? I think that's what your play is. I just didn't want my Sparky to die, so I'm like, sacrifice the big thick E-Giant. We'll Mega Minion here too. He's likely going to try to go in for an Electro Wizard, but I mean, we've got a lot of crap coming at you, dude. We've got a Sparky. We've got Fireball as well to shut down your E-Wiz. Oh my goodness, look at that value up in here, guys. E-Wiz is going to get knocked to the other side. He has nothing for the Sparky. That Firewall was unbelievably clutch. The E-Wiz left him like class was over, and so did his trophies.
Ooh, so stupid.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have an awesome rest of your day.